The little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Oh, here we go again. We get to dance more!
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
God, this is... But it's more the fact Jack goes absolutely nuts on the dance floor and Shepard just kind of goes limp.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
I know. Just watch. I think dancing in the Mass Effect series is my favourite thing. Because he had more movement in the first game, and even then it wasn't much. But my god, it's the best. Oh, Joker.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which,
Dancing?
watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and eating?
Sure.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
That's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis and a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh yeah. So we've made Joker go to the dance floor, and he is getting his moves on. He dances like Shepard from the first game, I think. Yeah, he does. That's absolutely how Shepard danced in the first game. Look at him go!
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Oh, so that's why Shepard dances the way he does. It's because Joker stole his moves. What a douche. Oh my god. Well, there we go. I think that's all for Purgatory. Boo, 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 boo. Have I done everything? Liara. Oh yeah, she's at the market. Yeah, I think I can go back to... I haven't been to speak with Bailey, actually. I don't know if there's really much point in doing so, but may as well. I don't think there's a rapid shuttle. Transport shuttle. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, I could have sworn that every floor had one, but there are certainly some that definitely don't. Purgatory has one. The docking bay has one for some reason. But I don't think the Citadel embassies do.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Nah, I don't see no shuttle terminal, so... Dumb.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
I should have done this earlier when I came here by accident, but never mind. Bailey!
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Dark days. Injuries.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
Can this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
I really wish I could see this guy as anybody but Doc Marshall from New Vegas. I just can't.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying. And crying. They're saying this is a war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
But to be fair, it probably doesn't help that I played New Vegas so many times. Yeah, that was like... I mean, with Fallout 3, I played that a bunch, and then I got New Vegas, I think like, what, a day or two early? And I spent all day on both of those days playing that game. It's so good.
One moment, please.
It's actually a game I've still yet to get to. It's one of those really long games, which is the reason I've not done it yet. But now that it recently got, I think, an update on Xbox One and Series X, so maybe in the near future. But the only thing with that version is I'm not sure if it supports the Game of the Year edition discs. So obviously that comes with all the DLC.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core private to lobby?
Anyway, back to the Normandy. Oh.
Shepard, I don't know what to say.
I do.
I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
It certainly sounds like Udina only made her a Spectre so that he had someone he could control. That had... I'm gonna say that had high authority, but Udina would have had more authority anyway. Will I buy it on Series X? I have the physical discs. Why would I buy it again?
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
I can't believe it came to that. We were so close to...
Ash, it's okay. We figured it out. We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
Oh, no worries.
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Permission granted. Couldn't do this without you.
I'll grab my gear.
And Ash?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
It's good to have you back.
But yeah, New Vegas I have on physical disc. I have it twice, actually. At least I think I do. Either that or I gave away the base game that I actually had since launch. Because I bought the Ultimate Edition, which came with all the DLC. It's what I used to do because I didn't have access to the internet. So whenever a game got DLC, I would just end up buying the Ultimate Edition, which came with it all on a disc.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn.
Kai Lang.
What?
I have, yeah.
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I started with Fallout 3, and then I was interested in Fallout 1 and 2. Very different games, but also very, very good. They're CRPGs more than anything else. More so strategy games, technically. But honestly, in terms of games I'd want to cover, not necessarily soon, but as soon as I buy the games I'll want to cover them, because it's been so long since I've played them, and that is Otogi 1 and 2, because that is a game I had on the original Xbox, and I never thought it was going to get added to backwards compatibility, and I am so excited that it has been added to backwards compatibility. The only downside is they're very expensive. £16. Which honestly is nothing compared to buying them pre-owned. Still. But yeah, as soon as I get those I'll be wanting to cover them, because I have so many memories, at least with the second game.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson, it's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
The one thing I'm very curious about when it comes to Otogi 2 is whether I can actually make it further than I did. As a kid I had no idea what I was doing. I remember playing a game where you had to shatter like eggs on a ceiling, and I could, playing a level where you had to shatter eggs or something on a ceiling, and I could not figure out what the hell I had to do.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible.
Ooh.
Lang has them scared. Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
Hell yeah.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Main mission.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Not for a while.
We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Alright.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Alright. So there's the priority mission. And also a side mission? Masana, distress signal. Okay. So we're at 2-120. Alright, so what did we get? The Batarian fleet. Oh, and the Citadel Defense Force. So the once formidable Batarian navy was all but annihilated when the Reapers struck Karshan. The enraged survivors have gathered into a single remaining fleet. Batarian refugees are enlisting by the thousands, desperate for a sense of purpose after the destruction of their homeworld. No collection of vessels is more eager to engage the Reapers than Karshan's last warships. As the highest ranking officer left in the hegemony, Balak is now the last Batarian military leader. His leadership, drive, and barely contained fury have galvanized his troops. While Balak bears a deep hatred for the Alliance, he would do anything to save his people, and has grudgingly joined forces with humanity to stop the Reapers. The Turian refugees are rallying around the Pillars of Strength, finding courage in this sacred ancient artifact recovery. Oh yeah. And the Citadel Defense Force. The Council created a Citadel Defense Force to support Shepard in the war against the Reapers. The CDF includes ships and soldiers from every Council race. Complements from a few species without official membership status have also quietly joined. After the attempted coup, no offer of assistance is being turned away by the Council and its advisors. Civilians volunteering emergency clinics help to save lives by processing patients, assisting doctors, and taking some of the burden off the Citadel's overtaxed medical staff. It has become easier for people to travel through the Asari space to join family and friends on Thessia. The Citadel's security improved as a result of the number of refugees leaving the Citadel. Spectre Authorization released medical supplies from Customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance on private citizens. CSEC used the footage to make several arrests, improving security. CSEC was authorized to train the civilian militia, strengthening their defense forces. Housing was found for students from Grissom Academy too young to work on the Prothean device. These gifted teenagers have been helping, however, by dealing with any repetitive problems that can't be delegated to VIs. CSEC is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their forces thin, decreasing efficiency when dealing with larger threats. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Whew. Schematics advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increase the endurance of the Asari under fire. The Book of Plenix declares that every Volus must aid those in need during times of want. News of the book's recovery inspired many Volus citizens to donate generous amounts of to Citadel charities and defense funds. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of, my EMS is pretty damn high. I think it caps out at 3,100. Just looking at the bar, like where the bar currently is, and where it maxes out. So, and if it does cap out at 3,100, then that means I do have the extended cut installed, which I'm still not sure about. I think I do though. So either way, we have the Asari science team. Many respected Asari scientists have used their long lifespans to become leading experts in their fields. Asari scholars often gain perspective on how cultural shifts affect society, grasping the larger contextual forces behind new proposals, I wanted to say prospects, and using this to springboard into hypotheses years ahead of their time. The Asari science team working on the Crucible consists of some of the keenest scientific mavericks in the galaxy, eager to contribute to its construction. And the Asari Second Fleet. The Asari Second Fleet is largely composed of frigates and fighters, embodying the Asari's hit-and-run mindset with a nimble swarm rather than a slower collection of vessels. The second is normally dispatched to protect colonies from pirate raiders or mercenary activity. The Second Fleet's fighter squadrons are intensely competitive, racing to break new records set by other teams, but unquestionably loyal to each other in a fight. And the Asari Sixth Fleet has more dreadnoughts than any other collection of ships in the Asari Navy. An almost superstitious dread has grown around its entrance into conflict. As any war with the fleet has never remained small, it was the Sixth Fleet that flew against the Rachni in the beginning of the Rachni Wars, and it was the Sixth Fleet that liberated the first colony under siege in the Krogan Rebellions. Unfairly or not, its service people have a reputation for being sober, serious, and humorless. Nevertheless, the Sixth Fleet is a welcome sight for any ally when it arrives. The Destiny Ascension is the flagship of the Citadel Fleet, a powerful Asari dreadnought unlike any other vessel in the galaxy. Captained by Matriarch Ledania, the Destiny Ascension evacuated the Council during the 2183 Battle of the Citadel, but was crippled by attacking Geth. Alliance fleets came in, taking heavy fire but saving the Ascension and the Council from destruction. The Asari have repaired and upgraded the Dreadnought's shielding and firepower, committing the formidable ship to the fight against the Reapers. Good shit. Where we have the Solarians? Oh, we have the Solarian Third Fleet. An Alliance Rear Admiral once unfairly dismissed the Solarian Third Fleet as nothing more than an overabundance of spy planes. While the Solarians rely heavily on gathering intelligence in any war, the Third Fleet's firepower is comparable to any other major naval force. Its vessels use the latest Guardian defense systems with improved tracking algorithms to handle a greater number of projectiles than older models. Even its scouting flotillas have been armed with hull-mounted Thanix cannons, developed in conjunction with the Turian military. Now that their egg clutches are out of danger, the Solarian colony Senequal is shipping all the materials and weapons it can muster to the Third Fleet. And now we have Turian, the Turian Sixth Fleet. The Turian Navy has the most dreadnoughts of any known species in the Milky Way. The Turian hierarchy limited production of these ships only because the Treaty of Farigzan strictly controls the number of dreadnoughts due to their destructive capabilities. The Turian Sixth Fleet is technically classified as a peacekeeping fleet, Before the Reapers, it was chiefly used to patrol the space around the Citadel. Now it's ready to fly to areas trying to fight off the invasion. Right, we have the Turian 7th Fleet. Was assigned the privilege and burden of guarding the Crucible during the weapons construction and deployment. The fleet flies constant surveillance around the massive device, coordinating with Alliance security patrols and VI run counterintelligence programs. The 7th Fleet knows what it would cost the galaxy if the Reapers breach their defenses. Every vessel's captain is prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice if it ensures the Crucible's safety. Crates of Dextro, amino acid, Medigel have been shipped out to the Turian 7th Fleet. This resupply will help Turian medics treat potentially fatal wounds. And yeah, the banner. Alright, I think that's it. 2120. My class is Soldier. I am a basic bitch. But it also means I can use every weapon. Even though I mostly stick with just using the particle rifle.
Bastards. And Udina too.
I can't help it, it's a good weapon.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil. He got what he deserved.
But yeah, for the more fun powers, I just use other classes, as in, companions. Sheesh.
Got a minute?
I do.
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Yeah, Soldier.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks.
Alright. Commander. I'll read my private terminal in a bit. I want to go up to the bridge and speak with Joker and Edie. And I've got all the other bloody areas to go to.
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
I mean, she did kill Udina, so I mean, she did some good.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka.
Yeah, with the Woman of Steel.
It's rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Gep and the Reapers.
Ooh. Yeah, we're not just made to reproduce.
Reproduction isn't all there is.
There you go.
We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright. Good talk. More reputation to add to the pile. Alright, who do I need to speak with? God, so many people. I believe there's more stuff I can read on Liara's terminal too.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Okay. Down to crude. I'll go shuttle bay up, because I don't think there's that many people to talk to down here. I don't think James has anything new to say. Cortez. Also, I don't think he has much to say, if anything.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
Yep, so he has next to note to say. And James?
Hey, Commander.
Nope.
I knew
Cool.
Udina was a dirty bastard.
Oh, never mind.
But I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Good way of being. Whether Joker and Eddie get to that stage or not, who knows? Dude would be just... oh god. He would break several bones. No doubt. Anyway, we have, I don't think Javik has anything to say, does he? I always forget which side he's on. I think he's on this one. Yeah.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated.
Jesus. In our cycle, we were barbaric. I mean, I suppose it would teach traitors a lesson, but they would also be dead, so... you know.
Thanks, Commander. That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
Oh.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power control engineer, not me.
Damn hot in here. Hey, didn't Adams say that all the Normandy is Edie?
Kenneth, stop right there.
Just didn't tell Joker. He'll get jealous.
Oh god. Wait. You have much else to say?
Still working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Okay.
Kenneth is still installing the thermal conduit down in the crawl space. We'll have a report later.
By later, I'm assuming that means once you have done another mission. Okay. Oh, I never went to speak with Diana. Oh well. That's fine. So, crew quarters, we have Garrus, Liara, Chakwas, and Ash to speak with. Oh. Hey, it's Garrus. Yeah, he is. Incredibly upbeat.
Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Nope.
I don't see how. We start killing our friends, and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it?
Nope.
At least Ash didn't have to join Caden.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Indeed.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash
Oh.
back. We can always use a
So
friendly
have we got
gun.
on this? So Talitha Draven. Hey! I mean, I'm not happy, but you know, Thane's on there. Mordin's on there. Raymond Tanaka. I think most of these are from when the original Normandy was destroyed. I'm pretty sure. Addison Chase. Caden Alenko. I've realised that Kelly Chambers isn't on here. I guess it's because we don't, like, it wasn't, I mean, it was confirmed, but it wasn't like a cutscene type thing. It was just two NPCs talking to each other and they mentioned that Kelly Chambers has died. Either that or she just wasn't considered important, I guess.
Good to see you.
Oh. Yep. Thought maybe she'd have something else to say, but nope. Alright, so Chakwas has a mission. I'm not entirely sure what it is she wants. Where?
Speak with you, Commander.
Oh. I was not expecting you to be there.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees?
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
And yeah, unfortunately Mordin had to die. Which sucked. But I do like how his final words was, has to be me. But it's just his charm, basically. He's the only one that could do it.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
The hero.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander.
Okay, so back to the Citadel, I
With
guess.
access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
Ooh! Wait,